Hi everyone. So we're gonna do a new Leetcode question 41. Leetcode 41, first missing positive. Given an unsorted array in nums integer, return the smallest missing positive integer. And the algorithm must run in linear time and use constant space. So I think what's difficult about this algorithm is we cannot do a double for loop or sort it, and then because that will take n log n time, so we can't sort it and go to the first element basically and find the first positive element. So what we need to do is we need to do it in linear time, right? And what we need to do basically is some version of, it's not really bubble sort, but basically because bubble sort is in n squared time, or n squared time, is it? Anyways, we need to do bubble sort but in single loop, in linear time. So what we just need to do is try to make every index, so the 0 index should contain the index 1, and when we find the corresponding positive integer that should be in the correct index within nums, we just put it at that spot. Then when we loop through it again, so that's first one is n time, so it's 2n time. When we loop through it again, we find the index, we find the as well on the index, we see if the value at that index is the appropriate value for that index, and if it isn't, we just return it. And then if we get to the end and they're all appropriate, it means that the smallest missing positive integer was the length of that nums array plus 1. For instance, if you have if it wasn't written for an array 1, 2, 3, the smallest positive integer for that would have been 4, right? Because 1, 2, 3 is all there, so the next one's 4. If it was, say, 4, 2, 3 or 5, 2, 3, or 0, negative 1, 2, 3, that means you can tell that 1 was it. If it's 1, negative 1, 3, then 2 was the first missing positive. So that's basically the explanation. So let's get to coding it. Oops. So you first need to make sure it's greater than 0, it's a positive integer, and also that it's before that lesser than or equals to nums.length, because like in a 0, 1, 2 position index, it can be up to 3, because that would have been a positive missing integer that is within the range of 1, 2, and 3. And the correct position, the correct position for this is not actually nums I. So for instance, if this was 1 at index 0, that would actually be correct. But if it's 2 or any other negative 1 or any other integer at nums position 1 minus 1, so nums I, let's just say nums 0, nums at position 0 is 1 minus 1 is nums position 0 is not equals to nums I, which in this case is the 0th position, then we need to do this. And basically what we need to do is create a temporary variable for nums I minus 1, so the correct position of this value, and then make that the value, and then switch this with the temp variable, right? Next we just need to loop through dot length I plus plus. If nums I does not equals to I plus 1, then we just return I plus 1, because that is the first positive missing integer. If not, then you just return nums.length plus 1. So let's take a look. Right, I think I beat 99.9%. Well, pretty good, but I guess it's to be expected. Alright, anyways, that's all. Thanks so much. Have a good day.